Let's talk about books, more specifically about Frugal Wizard's Handbook to Surviving Medieval England by Brandon Sanderson. If you read any of Mrs. Sanderson's book before, then you probably heard of Frugal Wizard, at least in the context of the four secret projects that Sanderson published quite recently. And if you haven't read any of his books before, and you're thinking of giving this one a go, then I could wholeheartedly recommend it. But this one comes with a few warnings. So let's talk about Frugal Wizard. First of all, let's start with the setting. A great deal of Sanderson's books take place in a larger universe called the Cosmere, where the worlds are dark and mysterious and filled with magic. Frugal Wizard does not sadly take place in the Cosmere, so if you're more interested in reading the many books with interconnecting plots and complex magic systems, Frugal Wizard is probably not for you. Instead, the book takes place in a world where dimensional travel is possible. The goal of our main character is to try and navigate the customs and ways of medieval England where he has ended up. Due to the fact that the technology of the world he comes from is quite advanced, he's seen as an oddity and a magical creature, which gives the story an interesting angle. Next up, humor. This story is silly and feel good, and a lot of the type of jokes you usually find in Sanderson's books you can also find here. This might be a big no for the type of reader who enjoy more serious or dark stories. But if you have experience with Sanderson's book, then you won't feel too surprised by the tone of Frugal Wizard. That's not to say the book doesn't have impactful and serious moments, and as usual, Sanderson seems to land these parts as well. The last warning is in regard to preferences. I have come to the conclusion that whatever I seem to like, the vast majority on YouTube seem to dislike. And I love this book, not because it was perfect, but because it made me feel like I was there in medieval England. And in the end, feel good books are something I love. But let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!